All right, Saturday, July 8th. Those boots, they were made for stomping. Let's do it. It's Jaron Ennis, the unbeaten welterweight superstar. Roiman Villa in your crosshairs on this return. Showtime Championship Boxing, Atlantic City, July 8th. Boots, great chatting with you. What's the mindset heading into this big return?
My mindset, I'm locked in, focused. I'm ready. I can't wait to put on a beautiful show. July 8th, and it's gonna be fireworks. I feel like a legendary performance by me.
Well, look, this is the same month that the undisputed welterweight championship will finally be contested, will give us some clarity, will allow the future to take place. So what do you believe is at stake in this fight for you against Villa?
At stake, I just I gotta just be me, be dominant, and make a statement. And just be myself, have fun. Put on a show, make a big statement, and be victorious. That's all we need. Nothing too crazy.
All right, we saw you in January, a big close-up opportunity there against Karen Chukadzin. You get a dominant win, but people are like, look, he didn't blow through him with the first punch he landed. When you look back on that, was the reaction overblown? Are you happy with your performance? How do you grade that looking back?
I really don't care what nobody think. Honestly, I don't. I mean, with me, it's first they were saying he can't go past 6 rounds. Then they were saying we don't know if he got a chin. Uh, like they don't know what they want out of me. Like it don't matter who I fight. I can fight a brick wall. I can beat a brick wall. They be like, you're supposed to do that. So with me, I don't care what nobody say. I just be myself. And like you said, I had a 12-round shutout decision. With a guy that didn't want to engage, and with this guy, I know Roiman Villa gonna be right there for me, and that's perfect. And we're gonna have some fun until back to making statements.
Well, look, Boots, I don't know if you're an everything happens for a reason type of guy, but do you look at being challenged for 12 full rounds from a guy who wasn't making himself available to be hit?
Mhm.
Does that work out as a plus in the long run for you going through that experience?
Definitely a plus. I definitely learned a lot about myself and things I could have did better. But it's boxing, and I feel like July I'm gonna be sharper than ever. I feel like that. It gave me some more motivation.
All right, everybody wants everybody else's picks when it comes to Spence Crawford. You've got a very interesting viewpoint from this, being that you've wanted these two studs, these two champions forever. Let's settle it right now. Who wins on July 29th and why?
Um, Honestly, it's like I said before, that's a 50-50 fight, honestly, and I think it's gonna come down to whoever in the best shape, whoever got the most dog, whoever not willing to give up, and whoever ready to take the guy's soul or take whatever they got from him, and I feel like that's what it's gonna come down to, and we're not gonna know until fight night, but that's a 50-50 fight to me.
Now, look, outside of them activating a rematch clause and going further with their rivalry, do you feel like the setup for boxing right now is that those two great champions fight to figure themselves out? And then if you beat Royman Villa, the winner fights you?
When I beat Roman Villa, I feel like the 147 division like landscape is like everything falling into place. I feel like, and if Spence and Bud don't do the rematch clause, you still got Jonas and Ortiz. I feel like everything like finally coming together, and I feel like everybody gonna be able to fight each other real soon. Just hopefully they don't do the rematch clause and everybody be able to fight each other, or I'll be able to fight the winner. Of Earl and Spence. I mean
Well,
Earl and Bud.
well, look, they've been asked about you before, and both, have given you props, but I don't feel like they're knocking down the door to fight you. You could also argue and say, look, we're just happy they're fighting each other. It's finally happening. But there is this growing sentiment like those guys are going to fight each other and then get the hell out of the division, because I don't know if that means because you're coming on or just because they've got other plans for their career. Doesn't matter if you end up fighting either one. Do you believe you will be end up fighting either or both?
Uh, I want to fight both those guys, and I believe I'll fight both of them. But most likely it'll probably be at 54 because those guys are a little older. But like I said before, hopefully they do stay. Whoever win out of that, I hope the winner stay. And I'll be able to fight for undisputed, or fight for the IBF belt and take the belt from the champion. That's the main goal.
Why haven't we been able to see you yet against Ugas, a Thurman, the other elite, household names in this division?
I'm not sure. I don't know what they got going on. At the end of the day, I just play my role and just keep training and and just keep working. We've been asking for these guys for a while. I actually thought we were gonna fight Keith Thurman, but I don't know what he done. I don't even know if he's fighting or not. So I didn't want to sit around and not be active. I want to stay sharp because last year I only got one fight. So I was like, I'm gonna try to get 3 fights out this year, and that's the goal. So we're gonna fight July 8th, and then in November, December, fight Keith Thurman, Ugas, or uh, anybody. The winner of Stan Jonas and Roger Ortiz. I just want to stay busy, stay active because I know Errol Spence and Bud gonna fight. If they do fight again, the rematch clause, I know it's probably gonna be sometime next year. So I just want to stay active. I don't want to keep waiting around, sitting around, and getting still.
I mean, do you and your team believe though that everybody's going out of their way not to fight you, or is it just like it's not easy? It's not easy to just fight everybody.
I mean, I don't know. I say I feel like nobody is scared of nobody. I feel like at the end of the day, it's about the money for certain guys. With me, it ain't about the money. Like I don't care. I love doing this. Like I always say before, I love beating people. I love stopping people. I love knocking them out. I had fun with this, and it's hard to be somebody that had fun with doing what they doing.
All right, I want to get your opinion on this. There's a narrative I use a lot when talking about boxing today, 2023, which has been a really, really fun year. And if all of these other fights come into play that were rumored to be, this could be one of the best years in a while. I feel like the new, young, brash American fighter isn't trying to be businessman boxer first. They're trying to make their legend now in the ring. Ryan Garcia got a lot of flowers for what he did going in there against Tank. And we got, Fulton willing to fight a new way. Sure, let's do it. I mean, there's been a lot of like daring to be great. Is that like, is boxing cyclical in your mind? Is it sort of like that's the new trendy thing?
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's the new, not the new thing, but I feel like boxing back. I feel like boxing back to kind of like old school a little bit. Everybody fighting everybody, and I feel like for the next 5 years we're gonna get all great explosive fights. All the fights that everybody want to see. I feel like we're gonna get them within the next really 3 years. I feel like the next 3 years is gonna be fireworks.
I agree. Do you have someone you want to win in either the Spence-Crawford fight or the Staniosis-Virgil Ortiz fight? Is there a preference for you?
No, I really don't care. I just, like I said before, I just want to fight the top guys. I don't care who win. May the best man win, and I'll see y'all soon.
All right, let me close with this because we can't wait. Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City, Saturday, July 8th, Showtime Championship Boxing. You're back with a bang, but Roiman Villa had a big bang back to upset Rashidi Ellis, who was calling you out, wanted that fight. What did you learn about Roiman Villa in that majority decision upset that gets you excited to square off with him July 8th?
Like I said before, what get me excited is that he a pressure fighter and he come forward, and that's his style is telling me, for my style, and that's what we want. I feel like July is gonna be fireworks, and don't miss this beautiful performance, this legendary performance. We're gonna beat him up, rip him up, and get the stoppage at the end of the night. That's the goal.
That's what Boots does. That's it right there. We look forward to this, Jaron. Great talking with you. You keep winning, they can't deny you. That's what you do. Best of luck on July 8th.
Thank you. I appreciate it.